Underdog Fantasy continues to be one of the most fun and easiest ways to make money watching your favorite sport. All you do is say higher or lower, string a few of those together, and you can make some very real money. They'll even give you free money to play. The only thing you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/underdog, use promo code WWP, and you have the options for all sorts of free money. That's wewantpicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP. I'm going to go ahead and focus on UFC Macau or UFC China. But as you can see across the top, this is every single sport. You can mix and match sports. Last week's entry hit crushingly, dominated last week's entry, and we included some boxing lines with the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight. So you can mix and match sports. You can build as aggressive or as controlled of an entry as you would like. And again, you can do it with free money. Just go to the wewantpicks.com/underdog. Use promo code WWP. Let's go ahead and focus on this event. The main event, I was leaning towards a Petr Yan lower than half a finish, but I decided to get away from that. This fight probably go to a decision. Divas and Figueiredo could have some successful moments here, but we have seen Figgy quit. He's got a little bit of quit in him. I'm just going to leave this alone. Petr Yan also is coming off a groin injury, so I'm going to leave that alone. We'll see, how that fight plays out, but I have 5 other lines that I do like, and one of them is the higher on fight minutes for Yan Xiaonan. This fight's likely going to a decision. Yan does have some power in her hands, but Tabitha Ricci is aggressive. She's fast. She's got insane cardio for days. So I think there's going to be a lot of cage control, some grappling exchanges. I think Yan Xiaonan's going to win this fight. But I think Tabitha Ricci is tough enough, durable enough to withstand any power, and then also busy enough to potentially remove the power by holding Yan against the cage. So this, in all likelihood, goes to a decision. If we continue to work our way down, what I do like is the lower than a half a finish on Muslim Salikov. Anytime we do lower on a finish, that accounts for multiple outcomes. If Song Kanan wins a decision, we'll get paid. If Song Kanan knocks out Muslim, we'll get paid. If Muslim wins a decision, we'll get paid. So I love doing lower on finishes when it's not a dangerous guy. And Muslim Salikov is not a very dangerous guy. Song Kanang's actually pretty durable, even though he has some of the worst fight IQ we've ever seen in the history of this sport. Then I am going to get a little more aggressive here. We're going to go Wang Quang or Quang Wang higher than a half a finish. I mean, she's got insane power in her hands, professional kickboxing experience. She just knocked out Victoria Leonardo like it was no big deal. And this fight is set up to be the same. I mean, they've given her Gabriela Fernandez because they want a striking match. Gabriela has a little bit of grappling, but nothing crazy. They want a striking match. They want Wang to win at home in spectacular fashion, so it's set up that way. When I do the payout here, we're going to do the flex payout, so that does account for losses. You can get paid even if you miss a line. So we're going to do the flex payout. I'm a little worried about this one, but I think we are going to be good. And I'm going to follow that right up with Zhang Mingyang, the exact same reason. He's basically fighting a blown-up middleweight who can be a little chinny. Zhang Mingyang has aggressive grappling with TKO finishing abilities on top. He also just saw in his last fight, he has knockout finishes and the ability to knock you out standing. I think this is a finish. I think Zhang gets it done on the feet. But if he needs to get it to the ground and do it there, he can. You can do knockout for 0.77x or submission for 3x, but we're just going to do finish. We're just going to leave it dead even at finish here, meaning we'll account for multiple outcomes, and I do think it's going to be inside the distance. If we work our way down, a lot of these names you're never going to recognize and you may never see again. Xiaonan Fang, 1.5 takedowns. The higher makes a lot of sense there. She is an aggressive grappler, gets 1 million takedowns. But we have seen the occasional fight or two where she's just dancing around, pitter-patter, being a fast striker, staying on the outside. The person that I don't believe will do that is Quang Li. I'm going higher on the 1.5 takedown line. He is an aggressive grappler. I think he can come forward, get 1 million takedowns. If you run through his road to the UFC tournament, he's got plenty of takedowns in plenty of fights. And I think 2 takedowns is a very reasonable number for this fight here, so I think he is going to get 2 takedowns. This is the entry. I already have it built, so let's go ahead and take a look. We've got 5 here, And our payout's going to be pretty solid if it hits. I do the flex payout because obviously these are fist fights and anything can happen. But we have Muslim Salikov lower than a half a finish. Zhang Mingyang higher than a half a finish. Quang higher than a half a finish. Quang Li higher than 1.5 takedowns. And then Yan Jinan higher than the 14.99 fight minutes. This is my entry. If you like my entry, great. That's amazing. If you don't like my entry, that's fine. Get your free money and build your own. The free money is available right now at wewantpicks.com/underdog. Just use promo code WWW.